it's, it's a big game. I mean, our kids were psyched because our kids see him in school every day, and as I reminded them, he'll remind you every day all winter if they beat us.
What does it mean to have Lancaster Catholic now up in Section 1? Everyone knows what they did in Section 3 and at the Class AA level, but now they're up in Section 1 with all of these Quad A schools. How much better is the section now that they're part of it?
Well, let's face it, there's 4 teams that can win the section. Hempfield, unfortunately, with their problems, would have made it 5. I mean, it's incredibly balanced. I said that at the beginning of the year. And, it's going to be a war every week. And Catholic they played a heck of a football game. They ran well, they threw well, they played great defense. Fortunately, they came out on the short end.
Last question, have to talk about the offense because it still seems to be a little bit stuck in the mud. I know field position was certainly an issue in the second half, but are you frustrated with the offense now that we're 7 games in and they're still having a hard time putting points on the board?
Well, it's just one of those things, we get into a position where we're starting to move the ball a little bit and then we get a penalty. And we're a blue collar offense. We can't do that. We gotta play, take what we can get, take the yards we can get, not shoot ourselves in the foot, and defensively we can then hang.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Thanks. Mitch, back to you.
Goal line stand with a back like Clay. It's third and run. I know you weren't laughing when it was 3rd and 1.
You asked me if I want to do it again?
No. I don't know what your reaction was, and I know it wasn't this.
Well, you know what? After they went up the middle in the 3rd and 1, and Dominic just met him in his tracks and stopped him in his tracks. And I'm screaming to Madison that they're going to come out, they're going to bring it outside the next play, they're going to fake it inside and come outside, which is what they did. And Madison and Clay were 1-on-1 with 1 yard to go, and the kid spun him, but he hung on and didn't let him go across. So, 2 great plays by 2 great football players.
And 2 picks in the second half as well. That's clutch.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 picks and a 4th down.
Absolutely.
Hold them out.
I mean, we dug ourselves a hole in the second half with this pick right here, and then we couldn't get any first downs and we couldn't move the ball, so they were on our side of the field the whole second half. I mean, defensively, what can you say?
Talk about Jimmy Brooks and the punt return.
Well, Jimmy's, he's pretty fast, obviously, and pretty physical, even though he's only a little guy, But, he just has, in the open field, he's tough. 1-on-1, he just, when he's flying, that 48-second quarter miler, he's making some moves, and, what can you say? I mean, I think it's his 3rd one this year, and, it was big, obviously.
That goal line stand is as good as it gets for you? I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you say. I mean, I'm down there just thinking, I'm thinking, okay, what extra point block are we going with, or are they going to go for 2? What defense are we going to run with? Even though I'm not counting them for being in, but my mind's already ahead, thinking, okay, they're on the 1 yard line. They got 2 plays, and they got a 225-pound fullback and a 215-pound tailback and a 215-pound other blocking back in there. So, hey, kids sucked it up and played some football.